Yeah, I like my t-shirt. It says, I support women's rights and women's wrongs. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am on my way to a Women's Day event at my job, hosted at my work. So I don't know if I'm going there as a guest or I'm going there as an employee. I hope I'm going there as a guest. But either way, I'm wearing sneakers in case I get there and I'm told to be an employee. But I thought I'd start this vlog. We are closing off Women's Month and there's a Women's Month event, and that's why this t-shirt is so appropriate right now. Literally, I support women's rights and women's wrongs. Alright, let's go. My plus one is my friend Siwi. I actually shared the link on my Facebook and on my Instagram. So I do hope that I meet some people, especially just an hour. And if you work around Santon, just come through. But I mean, obviously by the time you see this, it's late. But my plus one is my friend Siwi. And then Sino, the beautiful lady who does my Mother's Day dresses, also said she was gonna come. She's obviously gonna come with her plus one, so it would be nice to see her. Yeah, let's go. Close off Women's Month, and I will talk to you guys later on, or maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday the 29th, and officially at the company I work for, it's Global Wellness Day, and the company shut down, so I have an off day. But it couldn't have come at a worse time because this weekend I'm moving. But you guys will see that vlog on the next vlog. This is actually the last vlog in this house. Oh, well, the next vlog is still going to be me in this house moving. Or should I just combine it? Okay, I'll see when I'm editing. But anyways, yeah, let me go. I'm late. Well, I'm not really late, but let's go. Let's go to work. Let's go have a nice Women's Day chit chat, I guess.
And leave. Take a lot of courage just to live out your dreams. Bigger picture I could see if I just close my eyes. Have the foresight to believe. Time don't move backwards, it speeds to the future fearlessly. Charging forward when I open my mouth, though I may not know how. I'm good. I'm good. Actually, more than good. Kinda great. Even on the bad days, I thank God for making me brave. When I'm 123, really wish that all my heroes would notice me, so I could be one of the greats on a big stage, inspiring people to pray and give thanks, 'cause somehow we made it. We're always protected while building our legacy. Travel
guys, what an inspiring conversation. This guy won't hit me. What an inspiring conversation. The panel, I wish I could, like play it out, but like what an inspiring conversation, an inspiring panel. It got me thinking a lot about my career and where I'm going, and I'll chat about that, about thoughts are being thanked, and I'll chat about that with you guys soon. But now I'm going to, funny enough, I'm going to my old workplace to meet with Tebogo. See, we obviously was there meeting Tebogo, and now I'm going in for the first time, coming to park as a visitor and not as an employee. And yeah, we're gonna go meet her for lunch, but we're not going to the workplace, but you're just going into the building. We're meeting for a lunch special here at Ribs and Burgers. Let me go see my girl. lunch, guys. This hair, my makeup. I'm eating today. Okay, let's go see. Let's go eat.
These baby girls marry my best friend. I'm manifesting, but not concerned. 'Cause whatever happens, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Actually, more than good. Kinda great. But even on the bad days, I thank God for making me brave. Brave, 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 brave. Oh, more than good, kinda great. But even on the bad days, I thank God for making me.
Okay, I've got some people coming to view this place. They're supposed to be here at 5. It's 5:15, and they're not here yet. And I was just like, let me just wait for them to come and go, and then I can do the sit down with you guys. But they're not coming. They're coming, but like they're not here. So I'm just like, okay, if I have to shut down, then I'll shut down and then I'll come back. But firstly, I want to preface this video by saying I'm very pretty. And I say all of this to say because this is outside the makeup. This is my most natural state. Obviously I've got some extensions, but this is what a black girl with natural hair would naturally look like if she decided to twist her hair. And I grew up feeling not pretty. My family, because I come from a family of women, and one thing about coming from a family of women, well, secure women, let me not just say women, secure women, is that it was instilled in me that I'm gorgeous, but then when you go outside, and that's why sometimes like I have a problem with boy moms, not boy moms, but not, how do I explain this before you all attack me, because you guys are always ready to attack. I feel like there are boy moms, and then there are moms who happens to have sons. I'm not talking to the moms who happen to have sons. Actually, no, I'm talking to the moms who happen to have sons. I'm not talking to boy moms. Boy moms are very dangerous. They have internalized misogyny. Boy moms are the type of moms who, if a girl comes into your house and she says, your son got her pregnant, you're the first one to say, that's not my son's child. You're a fucking boy mom. You want to sleep with your son. Then there are women, mothers, who happen to have sons. And this is what I'm talking to you. This is what I'm trying to say to you guys. I feel sorry for you guys because sometimes you raise the best boys. Like you raise the most amazing humans. And I've seen this in the playground. I've seen some of the most well-raised boys. You see it act out in the playground, and I'm a girl mom, so I look out for these things. I see it, and then unfortunately you cannot out-parent patriarchy. So no matter how amazing you raise your son, society is going to raise him differently, and depending on, I guess, his personality type or whatever, if he wants to be fucking misogynist, he's going to be a misogynist. If he wants to be a patriarchy king, he's going to be a patriarchy king. But it doesn't take away from how you raised him. And I'm not talking about the boy moms. Y'all are fucking weird. It's like when you listen to women who, oh, this is gonna be about a rant. You listen to a woman who's got girl children and boy children, but they call themselves boy moms. And you're just like, what about your daughters? Why are you calling yourself a boy mom? You've got a daughter as well. And you're just like, boy moms are the type of women who raise their sons to be the lovers that they wanted. I don't know if I'm making sense. You know, like those unhealthy, I always say like most men have unhealthy relationships with their mothers, and those are the women who raise their sons to have like these unhealthy relationships with them, because they raise their sons in the way that they wanted their husbands to be like, you know what I mean? And then that's why they end up hating their daughters-in-law. That's why, like, as a married woman, you get into a marriage and your mother-in-law hates you. It's because you're taking away her man. She raised her son for herself. Oh guys, boy moms are dangerous. Don't want them. But then women who happen to have sons, you're my girls. And for me, I sometimes see how well you are raising these boys, and they go outside and society just like gang, like, and that's how I'm saying you cannot out-parent patriarchy. With that being said, the point I'm trying to make that I was raised in a household where I was told every single day how pretty I am. Me and my sisters, my cousins, everyone, it was instilled in us that we were gorgeous. But unfortunately, outside, we didn't meet the beauty standards, you know, like, I'm not, like, I grew up in an era, and I mean, I still see it now, but I love now that I see that dark-skinned women are more, you know, embraced. I was never been a conventionally attractive or conventionally pretty girl. I think the only thing for me that has got me part of the conventionally attractive people is my body type. You know, I am quite, you know, petite. And, you know, like shorter, smaller women, you know, we do have a little more privilege than, you know, our counterparts. So same as, you know, with what I'm trying to say with the boy moms, which you guys will raise and you instill these values in your son, and then society tells them otherwise. So it's same with me. I was like beauty. It was instilled in me that I'm gorgeous, but unfortunately then I go outside and I'm told I'm not, because I'm not, you know, conventionally pretty. Like, now I am. But imagine no one can tell me otherwise. I don't know if I'm conventionally pretty or not, but I know I'm pretty. But, you know, I've got the button nose, you know, I've got the bigger nose. Like, it's not big, like, but I've got like features. I've got African features. I'm an African woman, and I'm not light skinned, you know. And growing up, that was always a thing for me. Like, I had like a couple of light skinned friends. And then I was always compared to them, like, oh, I grew up in an era where if you were not light skinned, you're not pretty. Let me just say that. But then I grew up and I internalized that. But then the more I grow up and the more I look at myself in the mirror, the more I'm just like, damn, girl, damn. Why did you ever think you were ugly? Why did you ever think you were ugly? Anyway, back to the topic at hand. I'm a pretty girl. So are you. So are your daughters. And you ladies who gave birth to sons, please don't ever feel bad about what, like, you raise these boys to be amazing, and those values will always be instilled with them. But whenever they go out to society, please don't feel bad. You did an amazing job. Always just always remember, you cannot out-parent patriarchy. You just can't. You know, it's a system that was set up against you. Back to the topic at hand. So today I was at a work function. The company that I work for held a Women's Day event, well, Women's Month event, I guess, because it is the last day of August. No, it's the second last day. Oh no, it's still the 28th of August, so there's still a couple of days. They held a Women's Month event, and obviously I was there. It's work for me, but I was there as a guest, so that was fun. And there was a panel. I need to actually order myself dinner. There's a panel of career women, and they are all CEO, like they, like, you know. So I was at this Women's Day event, and there was a panel of women CEOs, COOs. One of them was a COO of Discovery, and she started as a call center agent or something 20 years ago. Now she worked herself up. Actually, I think all the women, and one of them is our COO in my company, and two of them are CEOs of their own companies, and they all come from the townships. So, like, it was one of those very nice. I don't like these women empowerment events because I feel like, you know, they're fake, but this one was actually really nice. And I think the only reason why I feel like they're fake is because when they're held by influencers, I'm just like, you just mean girls. I don't want to be here. But this one was actually really, really nice. It was genuine and but there was a question the facilitator asked Guti, you know, like, balance, where do you get the balance? Because all of them are mothers and wives. And so she was asking, you're a CEO, you're a mother, you're a wife, where do you get the balance? And they all had the same answer. Ogutsi, unfortunately, you will have to, there's something that you're going to have to sacrifice, you know. And obviously most of them sacrifices. One of them was honest enough to say, Ogutsi, she sacrificed her daughter's, like, you know, like high school years or whatever, but she sacrificed motherhood, you know, to be, you know, in the space that she's in. And it actually got me thinking, like I was watching this other interview with Shonda Rhimes, the creator of Scandal, Grey's Anatomy and stuff, and she was talking about how when people ask her about, you know, how she finds balance between mom and like this amazing businesswoman, and she says there's no balance. It's either if she's doing great as a mother, then she's failing as a businesswoman. If she's doing great as a businesswoman, she's a scriptwriter, I think, then she's failing as a mother. For her, there's never a balance. When you're excelling in one thing, you like literally fail in the other. And you know, they were talking about all these sacrifices and it got me thinking about the fact that I am not willing to make any of these sacrifices that these women have made. I think I've always said in this channel, like, about I have no ambitions on having a seat on the table. I have no ambitions of being a CEO, a manager. I could have that intern title today as long as I get the same salary. All I care about is money, you know. So when I hear women speaking about how they've had to sacrifice, you know, gala dates or dinner or like soccer matches for their children just to be able to be a CEO right now, it further validates how I feel about corporate, climbing the ladder. Like, I call myself medium ambitious. Like, my friends always laugh at me when I say, goodbye, guys, I'm not an ambitious person. I'm very medium ambitious. But because I know I've got kids, so I feel like I need to be a little bit extra ambitious. But the only way that I'm paving, I'm first generation. I'm the first person at home to go to varsity. I'm first person at home to have a corporate job. I'm first person at home to do a lot of things. So there's a lot of things where I'm just like, I broke the generational curse. Can someone take over? You know? And I see my sister taking over. I see my cousins slowly taking over. And I'm like, I did it. I opened the door. People must come in. You know, like I took the stairs up and I sent the lift down. And can people take the lift and send it back down? And I see it in my family. I see it happening. So that's why for me, I'm just like, I did what I could. You know, I took over from the woman before me, and I'm trying. And this is where it ends for me. But because I have children, I have to work hard for them. And for me, how then I make sure that my children don't have to suffer the same fate as me is to make sure that educationally they are fine. Living or dead, for me, whether I'm alive or not, my kids are good. Their education will always be taken care of. If anything, my kids will benefit more from me being dead. But I know that emotionally, obviously, they won't. But I know that financially, my kids will be better. Guys, I don't know how to say it without sounding sadistic, but like, I've set for my death, I've set my kids up for life, you know, should I die. As an alive woman, then that's when it comes then into play, Uguti. Okay, I'm alive now, what do I do? So I continue working and I continue making these sacrifices, which I don't want to. I'm not willing to make these sacrifices. I'm not willing to miss Alwande's metric dance preparations for a board meeting. I'm not willing to miss Milani's soccer match for a board meeting. I'm not willing. And that's why I quit at the law firm. I was just like, this is not a good place for me. This place is not conducive for me to become the mother that I am. So now that after hearing these women, these stories were so inspirational, but it further just validated what I've always felt about. I'm so proud of these women. It's so nice to see women breaking barriers, but I'm not one of them. I will break the barriers in other ways, but I'm not a corporate hand. I'm not going to be climbing ladders. I am not going to be sacrificing my children's time with my children. That I chose to bring my children here. I fell pregnant both times in a time where abortions were okay. I think with my first pregnancy, I do not know much about abortions, but with Milani, I could have. But I chose to bring my children here, and it's my then choice to, and my responsibility to make sure that they have a good childhood. I know that the people grow up very well, whether mom was in their life or not, but I'm making a choice. And in that choice, I'm not willing to sacrifice. I've always known that I'm not a corporate girly. I've always known that I'm medium ambitious. I've always known that I will not be trying to climb any ladder. I've always known that about me, but I think listening to other women speak, and it wasn't coming from a bitter place. It was coming from a place where I'm just like, yeah, you guys are doing amazing. Like, you're a whole CEO of Discovery. You're a whole CEO of, the company I work for. I'm sure, guys, you would have seen the clip. You've seen the sign. You are a whole of this, and I'm proud of you, and it's amazing. But when you talk about the things that you've had to sacrifice, I personally am not willing to sacrifice those things. But then with that being said, it also got me thinking, okay, next year is about to be the worst financial year for me, because it's going to be the first, this year, it's not going to be the first year. Both my kids are in private school, right? But this year I was able to to pay for Alanda's school fees up front, and now all I do in real time is pay for Milani's school fees. Next year is going to be a first year where I am pushed to my limit, where I have to pay both children's school fees at the same time, and it is a lot of money per month. And I'm like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? So I was just like, after today's conversation, after today's talk, I was just like, maybe next year is going to be the last year where I am taking a lot of bullshit from corporate or from the working space. Once the other year starts, Alonda's going to be varsity. Varsity is cheaper than whatever varsity Alonda chooses is going to be cheaper than her school fees. That much I know for sure. So I'm going to be able to cope. And obviously, I'm always, like, one thing about me, every year I'm in a better financial situation. Whether I quit a job or not, God always makes sure that every year I'm in a better financial situation. But then it got me thinking, okay, clearly, Amanda, it's about time we sit down and admit that working life, like the corporate, the 9 to 5 is not for you. I'm not willing to make the sacrifices. I'm not willing to fight. Working spaces in corporate requires you to fight. I don't fight. Like, for me, if anyone who knows me, like the other day, Unoko reminded me, Uguti, because I was just like, when the bank joined, like, I'm 17, I fight. Unoko was just like, you don't fight, friend, you leave. And I'm just like, me leaving, I have always thought it was my way of protesting and fighting. They're like, no, fighting means you need to fight in the company for them to change their processes and systems. And like, I'm not about to do that because people don't change. So I leave. So I'm not about to fight. I'm not about to work. I don't want to do all of those things. They don't fulfill me. And it's just not for me. Like, it's time for me to admit it's not for me. Well, my therapist did try to make me admit it. Well, make me see it. But I was not trying to admit. But after today's talk, where everything was so beautiful, it was coming from a good place. It was for me. It was time for me, I'm gonna have to shut this down quickly. The agent is here. It's time for me to admit that it's not for me. Then I have to think about the fact of, if I'm not going to be working, then I either have to focus on my influencer work, or I have to get married, and I hate both. I hate influencing, and I hate marriage. Guys, I need to go open, and also I've been talking for 18 minutes. Let me go open for my agent. But yeah, like, today was such a nice day for me to come to a realization that all these things that, women want, I don't want. And it's okay. All these things that women are socialized to want: marriage, kids, husband, a man, job, career, CEO, COO, manager, I don't want. But there's nothing wrong with me. I just need to now find a way to work around it, because I got these damn kids. But yes, like, it's such a weird realization to know that you're not one of them. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with women who are ambitious and who want to sit at the table. And there's nothing wrong with women like me who don't want it. There's nothing wrong with women who want to be taken care of by men. There's nothing wrong with women who are sex workers. There's nothing wrong with the choices that we make. And if anything, we are in a position where we can make the choices, and we are blessed. It is good for us. It's nice for us. But now, because I've got the kids and I want my kids to have a good life, I now need to sit and think, okay, working is not for me, corporate is not for me. Okay, Mandy, what is for you? And because I'm in the space, I can literally put my focus on influencer work, but I hate it. I hate the influencer space. I hate the influencers. I hate everything about it. So now it's just like, okay, cool. My next big thing is to do what now is probably just get married and have a man take care of me. But I don't believe in marriage as well. So I just feel like whatever it is that I need to do to get the money, I need to compromise myself just a little bit. Now I need to go sit and think which one is the better devil. You know, if you guys hear that I'm married in a couple of months or don't come back here and be like, but Amanda, you hate marriage. Just know, I chose the better devil, because if you guys see me pushing on my Instagram, even though you know that I hate influencing, I hate the influencer space, don't come here and question. Just know that I guess that was the better devil. But working corporate 9 to 5 is definitely never going to be a better devil for me. But I'm about to do it for the next year, and in the next year I'm going to save as much money as I possibly can so I can make sure that my kids are good. Alwande will always be good, because I had to go through NEFSAs, my sister had to take student loans, I had to take loans for my sister, and my children are not going to go through that. So I'll always work, but now I just need to be in a space where I choose which one is the better devil. So that's what I'm saying to y'all. If y'all here, if I come here one day and I say to you, I'm married, don't say nothing. Just know, if in a couple of months or in a year, I come here and I say, yo guys, I'm really wash out there. Don't judge me. Anyway, let me go get a potential owner to come view this place. This place is so dirty anyway. But anyway, I'm moving. You can't be mad at me. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
Inside all this tension, a feeling I never was expecting. I don't see the pros, don't know the cons, forget the whys. Do you know why? Triggered inside this situation, wonder if we maybe were mistaken. Don't wanna talk, don't wanna see, don't wanna feel it. What is left? I've been thinking about us and the things you say. How you don't feel enough to come share my bed. All I ever wanted was the truth, and I got it. Is it too much to ask? A little conversation, a minute's enough to work out the frustration. There's no need to make me bite the pavement. A little conversation. I don't want your love, just a little conversation. A minute's enough to work out the frustration. There's no need to make me bite the pavement. A little conversation. It hurts me how everything was wasted. Now all the nights seem so overrated. What was it worth? I can't take back, I can't stop feeling. How about you? I've been thinking about us and the things you said. How you don't feel enough to come share my bed. All I ever wanted was the truth, and I got it. Is it too much to ask? A little conversation, a minute's enough to work out the frustration. There's no need to make me bite the pavement. A little conversation. I don't want your love, just a little conversation. A minute's enough to work out the frustration. There's no need to make me bite the pavement. A little conversation. I just wanna lay here inside of your arms. Maybe we could jump back to the start. And you never would talk to me then if we never met, babe. if we never met? Is it too much to ask? A little conversation, a minute's enough to work out the frustration. There's no need to make me bite the pavement. A little conversation. I don't want your love, just a little conversation. A minute's enough to work out the frustration. There's no need to make me bite the pavement. A little conversation.
Guys, gimuntle. Come on now. Also, I think it's this hair. I think that the older I get, the more I just love my natural hair. And because it's me, it's who I am. Well, good morning, guys. Welcome to our last, oh well, you would have seen it already, our last morning routine in this house. I have to say that this house didn't really carry as many memories as the last two previous houses did. I don't know, man. I didn't attach to this place. I didn't I tried. I think I hosted 2 or 3 lunches and dinners with my friends. Okay, let's wait for this. But yeah, like I never really attached, man. I never really felt like, it didn't feel like home. My landlord is selling it and I really do love it, but like it didn't feel, or maybe I didn't give myself the opportunity to make it feel like home. Because when we moved in here, I was going to work every day. I was stressed out at work, and as I'm about to settle, well, okay, let's try to make it feel like home now that I work from home, but it's not working out because obviously now Milan is school and stuff. And with that being said, the crazy part is that my landlord is selling the place, and there's a part of me who was just like, I wish I had, because she's not selling it, she's selling it for a steal. And I was just like, I wish I had a little bit of money, I would buy it. That's how much I actually like the place. I was telling my sister that if I was child free, I would have bought this place, or at least if I had 1 child. But for both my kids, no. But then there's another part of me was just like, I wish I could buy this place for Alwande. You know, Alwande is in matric next year, and then obviously it's varsity. She has plans on coming to Joburg to Wits. She wants to go to Wits. It's either Wits or UP. I can't remember another varsity she's looking at. And I always say to her, Guti, your first year, I want you to live at Rays. I want you to have the Rays experience. I lived at Rays throughout, and it was the best thing ever. Like, it was such an amazing experience, and I want my children to have the same. But I was just like, if you don't feel like living at Rays, I don't mind renting an apartment for you, but I believe that your first year, you need to be at Rays. So then the other part of me was just like, gosh, like, why am I not in a financial position to buy this place and also rent the one in Sandton, you know? And I've literally just been like contemplating with the idea, just buy it for Alwande. Like, I think that one thing that I think I said it in this video, yes, in my sit down, is that I want my children to be set. None of my kids are going to start from the ground. One thing about that, none of my kids are going to go through student loans. None of my kids are going to have to apply for NEFSAs. My kids are not going to go through what my sister and I went through. You know, we had to go, I had NEFSAs. My sister went through loans. I took some of those loans. My sister recently bought her first car. I bought my first car when I was 23. Your first place, your first, like, literally everything. But with my sister could have bought her first car a long time ago if she wasn't stuck on paying loans at banks. Who knows where financially I would be if I didn't have to also pay off loans, study loans and stuff. So I was just like, my kids are not going to go through that. And that's why I'm just like, I'm very, 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 very. And obviously before I had Alwande, the plan was to always buy, before I had Milani, the plan was to always buy Alwande an apartment that she just can live in, whether it's 2nd to 3rd, 4th year at school, whether she's doing her honors, even when she starts to work. You don't want to be renting. Like, imagine your first job if you didn't have to rent. Imagine how life was going to be. My first job, I earned 5,000 Rand. It was an internship at Soul magazine. It was the first paying. I interned at YFM. That was free. And then Soul magazine was 3.5. and then I didn't last there long because I couldn't, financially it wasn't sustaining me. My parents tried to help me, but they were poor as well. Then I got to Caxton magazine, the publishing house, and then my money became 5,000 rand. I rented a place in Cosmo. It was a 2-bedroom flat. Cosmo at that point it was 2010. There was only one flat. Now I see it's shame there's a lot of flats, and I love the development. It is called Hlanganani Gardens in Cosmo. Rented there with a shed with some girls, other girl. The flat I think was 3.2. I paid 1.4. What's 1.4 plus 1.4? I don't know, but my rent was 1.4 for my room, and it was like sufficiently, like, because it was a good place. Like, I loved it. I lived there for a year. I paid 1.4 for that rent. I think my transport to work from Cosmo to Craig Hall Park was 600 rand per month, but there'll be times where I'd be so broke that I'd walk from Craig Hall to Randburg rank just so I can, because I can only afford one taxi. Yo, I was so skinny from those walks. I still have to buy food for my place. I still have to send money home because I went and had a baby. Got 5,000 rand. So I was always in trouble financially. I was always, luckily, I think I was dating someone. I was dating some guy who's like helped me out financially. And then after that, I was like, I don't want to live in Cosmo anymore. Oh, I got a permanent position at Bona magazine, and the money got a little bit better. And then I lived in downtown Joburg. That's when I met my ex-boyfriend, and we moved in together, and life started being better because there was someone in the house that I was sharing the bills with. Shem, I remember he used to buy my sister's groceries. Shem, like me and him, like, it was a struggle love, I guess, that I'm never going to do again. But then, yeah, like, I think that situation taught me that, imagine, obviously now my children are not going to be earning 5,000 rand for internship because it's different times now. But imagine your first internship, you still have to pay rent and you hold 5,000 rand. I even saw with my sister. I was like, my sister's internship, because she studied better. She didn't go for passion like me. She went for money. She studied better. Her first internship, and I'm looking at her going through her first internship and just paying loans, and she's paying. Luckily, she had her first internship during COVID, so she was able to save a lot and pay off loans because interest rates went down. But I'm just like, we're not supposed to go through it like this. And as a result, I made a promise to myself that my kids won't. So before I had Milani, I always told myself, oh, any flats. Like, I'm gonna get her an apartment. She's gonna be fine. And whatever she does with that apartment, hopefully, she uses it for good. But like, it was gonna be an apartment just to give her a head start, and it's still part of my plans. God willing, like, imali kumele iqhamukile, like, imali kumele iphumile somehow. uNkulunkulu kumele enze icebo, because mina, I've got my plans and he needs to meet me halfway. God needs to meet me halfway. But yeah, it is a bittersweet moment for me, like, leaving here, and I'm just like, I actually could afford to buy this place, because literally I'm gonna tell you that my landlord is basically selling it for nothing. I could afford to buy this place, but I would have to buy it and stay here. And that's why I'm saying, if I had one child, if Alwanda was my only child, I would buy it, stay here, and then in 2-3 years, then move out and go find my big girl house. But because of now the situation with Milani, her school, and no matter how many times I contemplate and think about changing Milani's school, I always think about how happy she is at that school, and we're not going to do that. We're not going to change. And maybe there is another apartment waiting for me somewhere to buy it for Alwande. I don't know. But like, yeah, like, I'm just having like reflective moments. It is my last weekend. It's my last Friday here. Tomorrow my sister's coming later, but that's going to be in another vlog. Tomorrow I'm going to an event here at Puseletso. Puseletso MCs my Mother's Day events. She MC'd last year, she MC'd this year. She's going to MC until it's called the Grandmother's Events. So she's got a book out, and she's launching that book, and her book launch. The launch is tomorrow. I unfortunately obviously can't stay for the entire event because I am moving, so I just do need to finish up a few things, but that's tomorrow's thing. As mentioned, today is Global Wellness Day at work, so we are all off, and I'm very happy about that. What I'm going to do now is take myself out for a solo date, and yeah, let's go for a solo breakfast date, and then I'm gonna go look for a dress to wear, because tomorrow's theme is yellow and white, and I don't own anything yellow, absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna go look for a dress to wear, and yeah, let us go for our solo breakfast date.
Didn't happen like that. It took me a minute to notice it. It was holding me back. It's time to move on to bigger things. Can't live in the past. Moving on to future me. I wonder who she will be. I can't help but think that there is something more to find, more to life than what I have right here, right now. Used to call it stable, now I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Oh, think it's meant to be. Scary at first when you change, but it's better than being stuck here in your ways. Comfortable, ain't that comfortable no more. Don't wanna go back to how it was before. I can't help but think that there is something more to find, more to life than what I have right here, right now. Used to call it stable, now I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Thought that this was who I was, that I couldn't change that much. Didn't feel like I was strong, but I'm glad that I was wrong. Think I knew it all along. This would never be enough. Now I see that I've evolved, going after what I want. Thought that this was who I was, that I couldn't change that much. Didn't feel like I was strong, but I'm glad that I was wrong. Think I knew it all along. This would never be enough. Now I see that I've evolved, going after what I want. Maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually.
Hey guys, breakfast was great. I do love a solo date, but I don't know. Yeah, I do love a solo date, but like not often. So I think I'll do one of those once a month. But breakfast was really, really great. Let us now go. I just say earlier on that yeah, Puseletso has an event tomorrow, and her theme is yellow and white. I don't even think I own one thing that's yellow. So now we're gonna go to Mr. Price. Jet. Hopefully I find something on Mr. Price. I'm looking for a yellow sundress. That's it. So hopefully I find something at Mr. Price. If not, then I'll move on to probably Jet. What else is at Northgate? I'm going to Northgate Mall now. What else is Northgate? Yeah, Jet. There's an Ackerman's Legit. Oh, I must try Legit. Legit usually has nice stuff, but Legit has like skimpy things and trying to let loose, you know. Yeah, let's go look for a nice summer dress because the weather is weathering, so that we first go find something to wear when we go support our girl tomorrow.
Gave you the benefit of the doubt. It took me a while to figure out that you knew exactly what you were doing. Can't believe I was that naive to let all the blame for it back on me when it was all a part of your scheme. It was all a part of your scheme. Oh, it's really clever that way you don't have to put in any effort. Don't have to improve because you're making all the rules, so it's a setup.
back. I feel like my camera is crooked. I'm back. I went to all these shops. The dress I fit at Mr. Price was the best thing I could get, so I went back and got it. I also got this top. I mean, I just got it because it was 30 rand. It's still like a shade of yellow, but it's more nude. Because I got it thinking maybe if I can get like white high waist pants, because the theme is yellow and white, but I was just like, it's fine. I just ended up buying it because it's 30 rand and it's cute. But here's the dress I bought. I don't really like it, but I don't hate it either. I think it's going to be perfect for tomorrow, and I think it will look better on my body. Yeah, you guys would have seen it. I fit it, even though I couldn't zip it because I was alone in the fitting room. But I think it will look better on my body once I've lost like a few inches of waist around my tummy. Yeah, it's not like, it wasn't like, oh my god, I saw this dress and I was just like, this is a dress. It's a dress. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow at the event. I'm going to shut tomorrow down. I'm going to shut today down here now. And then I'm going to continue with another vlog, my moving vlog. My sister is going to come now help me with the other stuff. And then tomorrow after the event, Tato's also coming to help me. So that will be on my moving vlog. So for today, let's shut it down here, and I'll see you guys at everything. Good things keep happening to me. Let me just get it right. Yeah, she wrote a book. Yeah. Good things. Yeah, good things keep happening to me. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm actually quite excited. Excited for the event, the book. It's the book launch. So I bought the book. So I will start reading it probably next week. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me then continue on my other moving vlog right now.
Hi, my name is Matilisa, and good things keep happening to me.
Imagine sun shining, pink clouds in the sky, and everything is right. Imagine stars lighting up the night, and a shooting star so vibrant, you have to make a wish. Nothing's ever in your way, scoring every shot you make. No, you've never heard of pain, because you're just high on life. Every day is Saturday. Life is sweet as birthday cake. Why can't it just stay this way? Like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, nothing but blue skies, a totally peaceful mind. Never need a second try. No, you get it right the very first time. It could be the best of days, it could be the best of times. Why do we need the troubles? Why? Why do we need the troubles? Why? Nothing's ever in your way, scoring every shot you make. No, you've never heard of pain, because you're just high on life. Every day is Saturday. Life is sweet as birthday cake. Why can't it just stay this way? Like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, instead I'm thinking it straight.
Good things keep happening to me.
Thank you. You guys, oh, the lighting's so nice here. I wish I could place my camera here. I came here to close my vlog down. Tato and I are leaving. We just left Tato's place now. Now we're going to my house to actually do the physical labor, manual labor, heavy lifting. of just like moving things pretty much. Obviously you guys will see that on the next vlog, but I want to just say something. There's just obviously like 2 comments on my previous vlog where I talked to what is this, single mothers marrying marrying child-free men and how it pisses off a lot of people. I was directing that segment to men. It pisses off a lot of men, but I see it also pisses off a lot of women as well, child-free women to be exact, because obviously you guys, I'm sure you would have seen now there's this girl Petelo, whatever her name is, talking about how I'm dark-skinned, I'm in my 30s, I've got 2 kids by 2 different baby daddies, I shouldn't like expect basically good treatment and I shouldn't have standards. I'm not going to address her, but what I will address is because she clearly hates herself. She's got a self-hate, because I was talking to my sister about it and I was just like, she must be light-skinned, because why would you bring that up? And then my sister's just like, no, she's probably dark-skinned and she sees herself in you and she hates that you didn't settle and she probably has to settle, even though she was like, I'm 29, I'm child-free and I'm doing my honors, so the only thing you can shame me on is a delay in my education. Honey, in this channel we don't shame nobody, so you shame yourself. You basically shame yourself, and you think that I was gonna shame you for being 29 and doing your honors. Yeah. So for me, it was just realizing, but okay, this Petele, whatever her name is, she just hates herself and she's projecting her hate on me. So I'm not gonna address her. Just like, love yourself, go heal, find a therapist, and stop thinking that you are better than anyone. You're not. No one is bigger than patriarchy. No one is bigger than the program. You are not better than anyone. You know, single, married, light skin, dark skin, fat, skinny, whatever you are, men will do whatever they want to do, and we are living under the patriarchal system, and whether you want to admit it or not, it's fine. Cool. Yeah, so I'm not going to address people who don't like themselves and project their hatred on me and their self-limiting beliefs on me. What are you saying? Like, what are you saying? But whatever it is that you're saying, you're projecting your self-limiting beliefs on me, and I'm not the one, babe. I'm not the one. Then comes this other one, some K-beauty. She says she loves my content, but she comes on my comment section and she says, Amanda, you need to stop talking about child-free women and stop When have I ever attacked child-free women? If anything, I'm here advocating every day. She's like, child-free women don't want your man. Child-free women, if anything, we are scared of pregnancy. We don't want to be like you. When the fuck have I ever came here and attacked any child? The only people, Mina, who can come here and say I attack them are deadbeat dads and scorned wives who enable their deadbeat husbands. Child-free women are the last people to come here. I did a whole vlog advocating for child-free women. I did a whole vlog telling my peers who have children to leave the child-free woman alone. Then the some K-beauty chick is going to come here and say, now Amanda, stop, leave child-free woman out of your mess, whatever it is that she said. Then I respond to her and I said to her, when have I ever looked down on child-free women? She said, then she comes back and she say, you're so defensive, you don't have to be defensive, I love your content, not everything needs a response. Baby, if you're gonna be commenting bullshit on my channel, you're gonna get bullshit back, okay? I've said this to you guys before and I'll say it again. I'm not an influencer. I don't have a brand to protect. Don't think you're gonna come here and talk rubbish and I'm not gonna talk rubbish back. And also, all the people are just like, Mandy, just block the noise. I'm not gonna block the noise. I'm not gonna allow my channel to be a safe space for women who hate themselves and want to impose their hatred to other women. So for every woman who hates themselves and feels the need to be drafting paragraphs and essays on my comment section, please no, baby, you are not in a safe space. You are not about to make other women who feel good about themselves that come to my channel feel as bad as you do. You clearly don't like yourself, and this is not a safe space for you to spew that hate on. You can spew your hate on yourself, but you're not going to come here and impose and project your hate on yourself. And so the child-free woman, if you can bring me a video where I discuss some gay beauty, because if there's one thing, if anything, it's women with children who have a right to come here and say, I got now a mendisieg. Because I've always advocated for child-free women, and this chick comes here, and then I think for me what irritates me about you guys is that you write essays on my comment section, and when I respond, you're just like, oh Mandy, you're so sensitive, oh Mandy, you're so defensive. Why are you writing these essays if you don't want me to respond? I'm not an influencer. I do not have a brand to protect. A, and B, this will never be a safe space for bullies. This will never be a safe space for women who hate themselves and want to project that hate to my subscribers, to the women that come here looking for encouragement and looking for community. They read the comments. Imagine if I don't address you guys. If I keep quiet and I don't address you, it means I agree with the spew hate that you spew. Love yourself. I'm not even talking to my everyday subscribers. I'm talking to the 1 or 2 people who claim to love my content but hate me. Clearly, I clearly trigger you guys. I plead with you, please leave my channel alone. There are so many child-free women that you can go watch. There are so many single woman, light-skinned woman that you can go watch. If me being a dark-skinned woman who is dating a child-free man is triggering you so bad, go to the mirror and ask yourself, why does a man does life choices triggers me bad? There's one now who just commented and said, Uguti, I'm not in my 20s anymore. The way I'm dancing is not appropriate. I must think about my kids. What will my kids say when they see me gyrating like that? My kids will say, Mommy lift. And my kids will say, Mommy didn't allow women who hate themselves like you to box her. What the fuck? I'm not even at the strip club. I'm at the club dancing with some random guy, having fun, and I'm not even gyrating on him. And even if I was, who gives a fuck? Guys, this is not a safe space for you. I promise you, ladies, I think that scorned wives know that this is not a safe space for them. They know because they're not here anymore. Maybe the one will pop up now and then. But listen, this is not a safe space for deadbeats. This is not a safe space for scorned wives. This is not a safe space for women who hate themselves and want to project that hate onto other women. It will never be a safe space for you. I will address you to the fucking back. To the hell and back. You will never come into my channel and tell me dark-skinned women don't deserve love. You'll never come into my channel and say I need to leave child-free women alone when all I've been doing is fucking advocating for child-free women. You will never do that. Whatever issues you have with me, either you come to me and tell me your actual issue instead of hiding behind whatever it is. You're hiding behind the fact that I'm dancing. Dance, it's not 1965, baby. I don't have to box. I've never boxed myself and I never will. And if me being young, wild and free triggers you, ask yourself why and go to therapy. This channel was a channel obviously started to document my life, but the community I've built is an amazing community, and this channel is going to be a safe space for that community, those women who I am. I'm you and you are me. But the other mean girls who come here thinking you're gonna spew hate on dark-skinned women, fat women, single mothers, you think you're gonna spew hate and turn things around because child-free women don't even want your men. We just want to be, we're even scared of pregnancy. That's what I've been telling you the whole fucking time. Like, y'all are trash. Oh, my comment section. And love on my comment section, I said nothing bad about anyone. If anything, I dragged men. But figure pick me, sha. I hope the men pick you. I hope the men that you're auditioning for and trailing for, I hope they pick you. But with that being said, please also know that the same men that you're auditioning for and trailing for are also picking the women you deem unworthy. The dark-skinned women are being picked. The child mother of 3, 4, 5, 2 with 5,000 different baby daddies are picked, and you need to admit that that's what pisses you off the most. What pisses you off is that the men that you think you deserve, the men that you audition for, are picking the other women that you deem unworthy, which is women like me. Guys, point I'm trying to make, I don't want to make this closing long. Point I'm trying to make, this is not a safe space for bullies. And this is not a safe space for women who hate themselves and project their hate and want to project their hate on other women because misery loves company. Not over here, baby. Not over here. And for everyone who says, Wuti, because you guys comment and when I respond, you're like, oh, you don't have to be defensive and respond to everything. Why don't you comment on my channel then if you don't want me to respond? I will always call you out. Always call you out. And one thing I will always want you to remember, I've said this 3-4 years ago and I'll say it again, I'm not a brand, I'm not an influencer, I'm not protecting any brand, and so on. Ukutuka bantu is nothing to me. Addressing you people and Uguntuka is nothing to me. I'll do it over and over again. I will speak up for little Mandy, and I'll speak up for the other single mothers who don't have the voice to speak up for themselves. Y'all are bullies and y'all are miserable, and you want us to be as miserable as you are, and you're not going to use my channel to recruit misery. Anyway, love and light to y'all. To my day ones who always understand and don't who know how to compliment things. I hope that the comments on my previous vlog, when I was literally talking about how single mothers also getting dicked down, single mothers are getting loved, single mothers are getting married. Cheers, Bafazi. One of those, someone, I forgot her name. She said, cheers, Bafazi. For all my single mothers who want love, and these miserable honeys are mad that they did things the right way, and how dare you with your 10,000 baby daddies get picked before she does. They're just mad. Take it that way. Take it as if they're mad. Do not take their comments to heart. They are miserable, and do not let them shake you. This channel is for women who love themselves or in the journey of process of loving themselves. This channel is not a safe space for bullies and women who want to mistreat. There are a lot of other YouTubers who are mean girls. Trust me. Go to their channels. I'm sure you'll feel safe. To my girlies who've been here since day one, and to my girlies who understand the program, I hope that you enjoyed this channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'm heading home now to go finish my move. I will see you on the next one. Everyone else, Futsigan, guys. Futsigan, actually. Futsigan.
Strangers, I'm thinking haters. I'm thinking of laying down for a nap right here on the bed.